Welcome, welcome. So you got the dreads hanging, the twist hanging out today. It must have been a good weekend. A good weekend. How was it?
I just got a haircut yesterday. That's why it looks like this.
Okay, fresh boy, fresh boy, fresh boy for our audience. Appreciate you. As always, help us like, share, subscribe, and leave comments down below. We want to know what you guys want to hear about, and we want to sort of bring you the content that you desire. Gonna jump straight into it, Sheyi. NBA, as always, is balling, but not a lot of things have been happening that are super exciting. So what I just thought is let's just give our customers, our viewers, the update on what's going on in the East and the West. As you can see, the Pistons are sort of leading number one with the 8-2 record. They have 6 consecutive wins, down to the Bulls who are at 6-3. Very competitive right now. I think they're clearly two shockers, the Pistons leading and the Bulls sort of still ranked top 4 right now, although they have 2 losses. So we'll see how long that they can continue to hold on to this strong position. We'll flick over to the West, where clearly the more dominant league, everybody's 7-2, 7-3 and above, which would put them at least on the second position second in the East. Typically the West is sort of a little bit more competitive, a little bit more they just have better teams holistically. I think what is shouting out right now is the Lakers being 7-3 without LeBron. Luka is hooping, or skinny Luka is hooping. And obviously the Spurs, who came out the gates like super dominant, I think 7-0. They've now sort of, after those losses, they've come back with 2 Ws. The Thunders continue to be dominant, and I think they're the team that are the whole league needs to watch about, because Williams is still hurt. I think Holgram is still hurt. They're literally just playing right now with SG and some role players. So that team has a lot of growth within them. Obviously, the Nuggets are going to continue to be competitive, but we'll continue to see how the whole league shapes up, and we'll bring any more insights. I think the NBA Cup has kicked off right now, or they call it now the Emirates Cup. So funny, Emirates has every competition in almost every sports league. But the Emirates Cup has kicked off, so we'll bring you some more insights on how that's shaping up, who are the teams looking to make it into a deep push towards the end of the competition. And anything you want to highlight, or?
Nah, man, I'm just going to promise the viewers that this week I'll be watching a lot more NBA. So
Please,
probably
guys,
next week
beg Sheyi,
I'll
beg
have
Sheyi.
more insight for you guys. But
I mean, most
I
games
must
start at
confess,
1 o'clock for me, so
I,
please
I must
ask
confess,
Sheyi to keep eyes.
I did do my best this week, this past
But
week.
don't worry, in
Yeah.
December, I got you guys. I got you guys. I'm gonna be on it. I know why, but we'll disclose that later on. So Shay, do you want to jump into your favorite segment?
Yeah, for sure. So college football. Yes, of course, we're going to start with school goals.
Guys,
Uh
please appreciate his hoodie. He just sends me how
oh
many
shit,
pictures to
shit, shit.
decide
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah, yeah,
color,
yeah, yeah,
which
yeah, yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, look at him cheesing up. Yeah,
Anyway.
let's see if that
Um,
helps them.
my Colorado Bulls lost 22-29 to West Virginia. At least we didn't concede 50 this time, so there's progress. Juju Lewis first start, good showing. It was sad to see him so sad after the game. True freshman, straight out of high school. Uh, we hope for the best. See him keep developing and everything, and build a better team around him. But staying in the Big 12, number 7 BYU lost 29-7 to number 8 Texas Tech. And those two teams from the Big 12 have really been impressive this season, and the only true like contenders to actually make it to the 12 team college football playoffs from the Big 12. But yeah, we'll see how that continues to progress. Moving to the Big 10. The Big 10. Uh Game of the weekend. Like I need to
Take a
calm
break. Take a
down.
break.
I
Take a
I,
touch.
I need
Take
to
a touch.
calm down for this. I
Take
need
a
to settle
touch.
down.
Take a touch.
So yeah, Penn State hosted the number 2 Indiana Hoosiers on Saturday. And yeah, Indiana won the game 27-24. He is Mendoza, HEISMENDOZA, like currently the leading candidate to win the Heisman Trophy this year, and like a lot of people are touting him to go number 1 overall in the draft if he enters. Uh really good day, and yeah, on that last drive, like less than 2 minutes to go, like man, like Omar Cooper just came up with like a magnificent toe tap catch. Like, look at that. Just look at that, guys. I'm sorry, I had to cut it from a video so that they will not arrest us. Eh, but like, guys, like, oh god, like this happened. Like, what talk pressure situations, guys. Like pressure built character, and these guys delivered. Like big ups to them. Like it was like, so I don't know how familiar a lot of people are with college football, but it's not easy to go on the road, like go to another school and actually like pull off a win. They say it's only in the SEC, but trust me, like in the Big Ten too, like it's not easy to get a win like on the road. And these guys, against all odds, like pull it off. I don't think they've beaten Penn State in, I don't know, 3 years or something like that. And yeah, like anyway, credit to them. Let's move on to number 1, Ohio State. Ohio State won 34-10 at Purdue. Like continue their dominant run, top team in college football right now. And yeah, like Oregon bye week. Moving to the SEC, Texas bye week. They didn't play this past weekend, and yeah, we're really looking forward to the game at Georgia on Saturday, because
Big game.
that's really going to like tell us a lot about whether Texas will make it to the college football playoffs or not. But yeah, stay with Georgia. Georgia didn't need a late escape this time, winning 41-21 at Mississippi State. And I mean, we expected that anyway. LSU lost 9-20 at number 4 Alabama. Yeah, I remember all the noise about Garrett Nussmeier, but that guy didn't even finish the game. Like he was hooked off. Like I think in the third quarter, I remember like a lot of comparisons between that guy and Shedeur Sanders. Was yeah, one is in the NFL not playing, the other one is struggling in college. I don't know. I don't know which one is better. But yeah,
It was a good
but
defensive game, but poor offense.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Uh in the SEC, surprise package for me anyway. I don't know about the rest of the world, but Texas A&M being number 3, continue their blistering form, like best in the SEC, 38-17 win at number 22 Missouri. And yeah, like there are so many results I could go through, but it's definitely going to be a very interesting next 3 weeks in the SEC. Like the college football playoffs, like just hanging over everyone right now. Like I think the latest rankings will come out later this afternoon here, and yeah, we'll just see how it shapes up in the next 3 weeks. Moving to the
Yeah.
pros, Yimika, start us off with the Berlin game.
Yeah. NFL Global continues with another game in Europe, this time in Berlin, Germany. Falcons versus the Colts. It was clearly the Jonathan Taylor show. 322 carries, 244 yards, 3 touchdowns. Like
32
this guy
carries,
is
32 carries.
32 carries, sorry. This guy is just a monster. He's one looking to break that 2K record, and two, I think he's also on pace to break LaDainian Thomas's record for most touchdowns in a season. He is their offensive machine. Moving on to the Bills and Dolphins, I think this was the shocker for the weekend. Everybody thought, I think the Bills came in as 7 point leaders in predictions. But again, Josh Allen was struggling with playing hero ball, a lot of interceptions, a lot of fumbles. From his point of view, the Dolphin defense was stout. I think they did not allow any point for the first half of the game. So
Yeah,
crazy for performance from the Dolphins, who have been one of the poorest teams across the league. Like I said, one interception and one lost fumble. Bills are now 6-3. We'll continue to see if they are going to be that team going into the NFL playoffs. Again, this I think was the key game for the weekend: Patriots versus Buccaneers. Drake Maye versus Baker Mayfield. Pats were coming in 7-2. Bucks were coming in 6-2. So it was a situation where two lost teams. Who's going to continue to keep momentum? The Patriots won 28-23, but I think that scoreline doesn't really tell the story. They were pretty much dominant for most of the game, and the Bucks were consistently trying to get back into the game. Drake Maye also had himself a phenomenal performance. I think it was like 2 touchdowns. But yeah, it's just one to call out in terms of like the Patriots continuing to show good form. Will they hold it up, and how will they perform in the playoffs? Or are they back? Questions to be answered down the road.
Yeah, the Patriots are definitely back, man. Like 8-2 for the season, top of AFC East. Like,
Still,
I mean, the Bills
Patriots are
and
a playoff
Dolphins
team.
was the odd. Like, that's another like that's literally an AFC East game, right? And with the Bills losing, they are now 6-3. So the Patriots are 2 games ahead of the Bills right now, and of course Miami is not going to compete. So yeah,
No, I agree, but I'm still saying their measurement is going to be based on the playoffs, not on regular season. Regular season is showcasing trend, but I think they are going to be measured about their performance in the playoffs.
I expect them to deliver.
Okay, you're confident.
Maybe not win it all. I don't think they're there yet. But
please, viewers, tell us if you're confident in the Patriots.
I really hope our Brady wouldn't be one and done, so I don't eat my words. But yeah,
okay, that's why I said, please let the fans help us. If you guys believe the Patriots are back at it and they're sort of showcasing that dominant era where Tom Brady was, captain at the helm, let us know. Or if you think this is just a fluke and we're going to see a new version next year. Go ahead, Shay. You had a couple of quick hits to run us through other
yeah, for
games.
sure. So the Chicago Bears is my first point of call. Like, they now have 4 wins this season in games where they were losing at some point with 2 minutes or less to go in the fourth quarter, and they are now 6-3 for the season. Like, yeah, I get the hype, but I will be more impressed if they actually end up making the playoffs, because like they have a tough schedule for the rest of the season, because it's like just like divisional games and like teams with winning records left on their schedule. Yeah, the Ravens are now 4-5. Yeah, after 3 straight wins. Not Lamar's best game, but yeah, they did enough to win. The Chargers beat the Steelers 25-10, which means the Steelers are just 1 game above the Ravens in the AFC North. And yeah, we fully expect the Ravens to win that division. And yeah, not really looking good for the Steelers, man. Like, Aaron Rodgers, DK, that connection, like, it wasn't really connecting yesterday. A lot of drop passes, to be fair to Aaron Rodgers. Like, those receivers were not really like giving their best, would I say, display on the day. And yeah, the Rams, shout out to them, 7-2 after a 42-26 win over the 49ers. Yeah, the game was interesting. And it was also interesting to see Dan Campbell, the head coach of the Detroit Lions, calling plays. Like, he took over play calling responsibilities, and yeah, the Lions were looking like themselves, beating the Commanders 44-22. Montgomery, Jamie Gibbs, 2-headed monster. Just running the ball down the field and destroying people in their way. And yes, like,
building.
I think to wrap up my quick hits around the results from yesterday, the Browns are Jets. Like, I wouldn't use the tagline that I was going to use. Let's just say the Jets survived a late attempt by the Browns to tie the game, and yeah, they held on for the win. But the real shout out goes to the Jets special teams, because yeah, Kene Owangu returned a kickoff 99 yards to the house, scored a touchdown. Isaiah Williams returned a punt 73 yards to the house. Like, not really a good showing by the Browns special teams yesterday. But yeah,
Shout out to our Igbo brother. Do it into the NFL.
yeah, man. So many of them. Like to
Um,
my Igbo people in the diaspora in North America especially, like please get your children involved in American football. I strongly believe we are made for this, but yeah, I'll just leave it at
fair.
that. Yimika, your
Um,
boys
yeah,
Monday night.
Packers playing tonight. 6-2 record. They have a 5-2-1 record. I think this is a very must-win game for the Eagles just to keep that momentum. We'll see. Next week we might bring it up. Have two games where we talk about the Eagles, but that's definitely something I will try and watch. But it starts at 1 a.m., so I don't know how possible that is. Let's flip over to football, and I'll kick it off because again, I think we had the earlier start game, or no, you did.
No, we did.
But fine,
Yo,
I'll kick it off. Playing Sunderland, currently number 2, or they've moved down based on City's performance. 2-2 draw. Just poor to concede last minute, 96-minute conceding goal. A lot of issues with the referee, but again, we're not blaming anybody. We're taking full responsibility because I think the one thing that I would say is 2 goals conceding after we had only considered 4 is ridiculous. So definitely a lot of things that we need to think through internally as a team. A lot of players that need to come back. But the international break will give us that sort of gap to rehabilitate our squad and also get back into that form of the fortress that is Emirates.
yeah, I mean, like I'm not here to like really rain on you guys, Barry. But yeah, it was nice to see that Manchester United's clean sheet record of I think 13 or 14 games in a row is going to remain intact, and Van der Sar's record
Oh,
of
Mendoza, yeah.
1,300 and something minutes without conceding remains well and truly intact. So yeah, that was nice to see.
Hold on to that trophy.
I can really take what I can take.
Hold on to that
I'm
trophy.
I'm living with something and I left with something.
Okay.
Thank you. Tottenham to Manchester United to like yeah. Not a lot to say, right? Manchester United should have won that game. Like Spurs are not playing at their best right now, and we really like
You guys scored
should
first,
have.
right?
Yes, we scored first. Like we scored first, same
Then they
as
scored
previous
2,
week.
and then you guys scored
Yes,
the equalizer.
in
Yeah.
quick succession, they scored 2 goals in 7 minutes. Yes, we had the red card, great, but I don't know. We had so many chances to kill the game and we didn't. And yeah, we ended up not winning that game. And yeah, boys need to find consistency. Hopefully we improve. I really hope and pray we can do something in January, man. Bring someone in because this Bruno Casemiro thing, like, it's not sustainable. Teams are going to get better, and like if we don't improve, we'll suffer for it. So
But
yeah,
I
we can
mean,
still
generally,
manage the win back. Sorry.
your commentary right now is a little bit more indicative of the shift that's of how you guys are playing, like your form. I said the joke of the month was that Amarin won Manager of the Month the same month that
I
Arteta
mean,
won
bro,
and
fans
did
vote
not
for that
concede
thing.
any goals. But it's
Fans
fine. Like
vote.
you guys, we need
Fans
to give you
vote.
guys.
Fans
We
vote.
need to give you guys encouragement and showcase that you're in
Bro,
the right
fans
direction.
vote.
So,
Fans vote for that
again,
thing.
I'm not disagreeing with it, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying that the standard is rising as your performance is being more consistent. So let's try and get that guy's haircut first. Let's try and do that first, and then we can focus on
As I said, it's
the
probably
bigger
not going to
goals.
happen this season about that guy, but yeah, like glad to see we didn't lose. Like, I mean, as I said last week, in the past, that's a game we probably would have ended up conceding another goal and it would have been 3-1. But instead, we scored and it was 2-2. Like, even with the man down, like, I was very
Yeah,
shocked. I
the
thank
lead
God.
to goal was good. Good.
Yeah. Like, and
Okay.
shout out to Luke Shaw for pressing Bentancur's neck on that set piece routine. So I think we scored 7 goals from set pieces now. Stoke City, we are coming for you. We are coming for you.
It's just the name of the game right now. City destroyed Liverpool 3-0. Doku starred for that game. Obviously, Haaland showed his talent as always.
Against a fullback under 30. Against a fullback under 30. Should be
Yeah, I
pointed
mean,
out.
and the fullback that had dominated Vinny the week before, so
Yeah.
was in form, was feeling high on his performance and everything, but had nothing to,
Bruh.
could not even touch Doku at all.
Bruh.
Nico Williams, or not Williams, Nico
Nico Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Yes, he was definitely someone that I've been hearing a lot of things about him performing and sort of becoming the next Rodri. And you know how when Rodri joined City, he didn't really sort of start strong, but he progressively got better. I'm seeing a lot of that. His confidence, his ability to sort of ball play and break possession. And it was a good all-around performance for Pep's team. So I'd already started telling my roommates I'm now more worried about Man City sort of having like a crazy form, you know, where they just win games for like 15 games in a row more than Liverpool, because Liverpool just has too many integration issues and stuff that they need to resolve. But yeah, it was a good game. It was a good watch from a neutral perspective. I just think, yeah, the Premier League is now looking like a two-horseman race between us and City, which is not comfortable.
I mean, it was good to see Liverpool lose again. Always a good sight, as you well know. I think for me, I was just happy to see, you know, and it's slot before the game. Oh, it's nice to play against a team that plays football in the way football should be played, blah blah blah.
Bro,
No set pieces, no long balls, put the ball on the ground, play. I drank 3 goals. Brother.
their defense definitely has a lot to be worried about.
Like,
If they're not going into the general market, trust and believe they might be struggling to make it for
and the slot is on fraud watch, guys. And the slot has to be on fraud watch at this point.
Speaking about fraud watch, tell us a little bit about Napoli. What's going on over there?
Yeah, I mean, I just realized I hadn't been getting a lot of Instagram DMs showing me Hoyland's performances from Yimika. So I said, let me just watch Napoli's game this past weekend. Yeah, like solid 2-0 defeat at Bologna. And yeah, like, I don't know. Napoli haven't scored in 3 games. And yeah, the commentator was saying something at the end of the game about how the team is not the same without Lukaku. I'd be seeing stuff on Twitter, reports from Italy coming out saying, oh, Antonio Conte is under pressure, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's all well and good. I just need the money to be complete for Hoyland. Please make sure you sign Rasmus Hoyland Napoli. Thank you so much and all the best for the rest of the season. Good luck with Domini as well. I love you guys.
So
yeah,
football is
break.
going. Yeah, I was about to say football is going into international break, so we won't have much to discuss next week. We'll focus a little bit more on the NBA. We'll bring the college football and NFL as usual. So just bear with us. I think after the international break, we're going to have a lot of interesting fixtures, both from Champions League and the Premier League. So yeah, stay tuned. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.
Catch you guys later. Bye.